Welcome everybody to the first installment of Let's Talk with the Murrell Brothers. We are here today. I'm your host, Ree Murrell, with co-host Craig Murrell. We're here to give people a place to speak, unhindered, unfiltered, tell your truth in a judgment-free zone. We are here today with our brothers, Timon Murrell, Don Murrell,
Welcome to the show.
and today our first topic will be Valentine's Day. Gentlemen, what are your thoughts on Valentine's
Well,
Day?
first and foremost, before we get started with the topic, I want to give God thanks for the opportunity to actually sit here and do this podcast. Without God, nothing is possible, and I want to give Him the glory. Valentine's Day, guys. What are your thoughts?
We'll start off with Timon. Big brother, big brother.
It's been being an adult, and after looking at Valentine's Day over years, I've realized that Valentine's Day is just another day because Valentine's Day should be every day. Not even going on the historical meaning of Valentine's Day because we all know that Valentine was a massacre. But um, when it comes to what it has evolved to over the years, I've realized more and more as I go on, you just treat people the way they want to be treated as far as spouse. And to me, that's what Valentine's Day, so it should be every day.
I agree. I agree. I feel like Valentine's Day now is super commercialized. Everything is targeted at buy this, buy that, get her this, get her that. The concept of loving your partner for who they are and what they bring to your relationship, whether it's support or whatever it may be, emotional, the emotional aspect, the physical aspect. It's no longer about that. It's all about getting these big corporations more and more.
So, I've been married for 15 years, and as a young man, growing up, Valentine's Day was about, for me, buying something or getting something to show that that I care about that person or I love that person. But as I got older and I'm now married, I realized that it doesn't take one day, out of a year to show my spouse or my girlfriend that, hey, I love you. If I see something that reminds me of my wife, uh, I get it. I go out and I get it and I give it to her. I believe that Valentine's Day is a deal where, yeah, it's all about revenue. It's all about one day where you can get people out to the stores and and spend your earned income on one revenue generating day. And that's my view of Valentine's Day. If I see something that my wife may love or I think she may love it, I get it. And I do it throughout the year. It doesn't take one day for me to say, hey, I love you. It's every single day, right? Every single day should be Valentine's Day in a relationship. That's my belief.
Well, I'm Don. My belief on Valentine's Day is what you make it. So between you and your woman, and you know you have Valentine's Day coming up, you guys, it's for you guys. Valentine's Day is the day of love, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
So it's supposed to be love on both sides, the man and the woman. So you and your wife, or your lady, or your side piece, or whoever you want to spend Valentine's Day with, you guys come up with something where you both feel love in the moment.
Right.
So whether it's um, we have Netflix and chill, we're gonna do it together because we gonna both do it together because we both are loving each other and we're gonna love on each other in the moment. Or whether it's your crazy sexual fantasy, you and your lady can make something happen on Valentine's Day. So it's for both you guys.
And that's my whole view of Valentine's Day. It's for both the man and the woman. So you guys could whatever it's just like Christmas. And you waiting for that special present. You and your lady could wait for that special
That
you know that
So
moment.
so
I'm gonna put you in the cat suit tonight, babe.
so why does it? But why does it have to be on Valentine's Day? Wait, hold on, wait. Let me finish. Why can't you put in a cat suit on a Thursday after you get off work and you had it in your head the whole day and you make it happen? Why does it have to be on a specific day?
Because, again, as I said, you wait for Christmas, you got Easter, you got all these holidays, you got Thanksgiving, you got something everybody does together. So, again, Valentine's Day is the time for you and your significant other to love each other. So, that day, you come up with something special you guys gonna do. Whether it's that cat suit, whether it's I'm gonna eat that red beans and rice off for you. What you guys gotta do. That's what you do on Valentine's Day. So that's what Valentine's Day means to me.
To you, okay.
All right, hold on. I'm not gonna let this slide. I know we're moving forward, but he said whether it be your side piece. Do you honestly believe you can hold Valentine's Day with your side piece?
Side piece need love too.
Yeah, well, of course they need love, but
The-
Valentine's Day
In
is
order for you to be a side piece, you gotta have some form of intention, correct?
correct. Correct.
True.
But so you not gonna give your side piece that attention on Valentine's?
Absolutely not.
'Cause she gonna want it.
Absolutely not.
Cause she gonna
That's
want it.
Absolutely
So
not.
guess what? You're gonna lose that side piece.
But that's
But
what
that's
I'm
what a
getting at.
side piece. That's what a side piece is made for, right?
If that
And not saying that I have a side piece, guys. 15 years married. I love my wife, but that's what side pieces are for, right? Side pieces is not meant to get that special, hey, Valentine's Day treatment. No, your side piece is there for when, hey, your significant other is not doing what she's supposed to do, or
so
or-
you take you define me what a side piece is. So I'm hearing right here. You're a side. So every side piece is different. That's what I'm catching from you.
side piece
Or
is
is
a side
that
piece.
your definition
Look,
of a side
look,
piece?
man, you
So-
always have to. And again, full dis full disclosure, full disclosure. I do not have a side piece, but if you do have a side piece, your side piece is not supposed to be that person that you have that special moment with. No, I no, absolutely not.
I think, if you're in that side piece position, you have to play your role. So you know there are certain things that you will not be getting. And I feel like Valentine's Day is one of those things. If you're the side piece, you
So
should.
Valentine's Day is the 13th. Side piece Day is 14th. I'm just asking.
I'm just asking. So, in lieu of that situation, if you do have a side piece and you want to celebrate Valentine's Day with your side piece, it would have to be either the 13th or the 15th.
Oh,
You're gonna either get with the side piece the day before
or the day
or
after.
the day after.
Okay.
This is my day to give you attention. This is side piece Valentine.
Just ask the question.
So what I'm catching is we coming up with a side piece Valentine's Day. I'm not trying to get off subject. We're talking about
Valentine's, absolutely.
So
Side piece have the day before or the day
so
after.
my conclusion when it comes to side piece, we should cut side piece out of Valentine's Day period.
Absolutely.
Valentine's Day should be with your
Significant other.
Significant other.
Significant other. Now you cannot have a side piece for Valentine's. Because look,
So special no
if I was that man that had a side piece, if I was that man that had a side piece will not be something that, or a woman, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't say something, someone that I would spend, a special occasion with.
So side piece
Right?
should be in Valentine's side piece.
No,
in March.
I mean,
In March. Why March?
Well,
all right,
just move
guys.
it after.
New holiday side
Side
piece
piece.
day,
in March.
March 14th.
Well, no, you can't do that because March 14th is steak and blowjob.
Hey, perfect.
So it's
Perfect.
it's already there.
No, no. Perfect. That's perfect for the side piece. Side piece,
So you see,
March 14th, second BJ Day.
Taking me.
How about that? Right? Hey, you get a steak.
I did. I did.
so check
Ah, man.
All right. So guys, again, Valentine's Day. Let's get back to the subject. Um, again, what is Valentine's Day to you? What do you really believe about Valentine's Day? What do you really think Valentine's Day is about? And that's the true question.
Okay, so to be honest with you, like for me personally, um, been married for going on 19 years, and it's nothing to me personally, because I'm at the point where uh, we we celebrate life just one day at a time, and a day doesn't define our relationship. You know,
Absolutely.
when you after you've been together for a certain amount of time and you realize what's most important. See, because I think what we do a lot of times is we put importance on what other people tell us that's important.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But importance should be what you and your spouse feel
Come
is
together.
important. You know?
Right.
So to me and my spouse personally, that's not an important day, it's just another day for us. Because every day is a special day. Hey man, old people always tell me a day in the living is another important day. So every day is Valentine's Day for us.
Which goes back to my
Yeah.
my point. My point.
Listen, my wife gave me
Okay.
a good analogy the other day. She always told me, she was like, man, when you tell me good morning, let me know how you feel about it. You know? And you know, we wait to these days.
Don't piss me off that night.
No, but we wait for these days,
You know.
to tell people how we feel about them, but then it should be every day. So, we know as guys, if you're interested in a woman, you wait in the morning and hello, beautiful. But then if you have a spouse, what about hello, beautiful to your spouse? You know?
I tell my wife when I answer the phone to my wife, it's hello beautiful.
So it's one of
Every
those.
single time.
So it's one of those
Every
things
single
where.
time.
So to me now, Valentine's Day has changed. It's not one of them day where I have to go out and buy a present to make my wife know how I feel about her.
Right.
It should be like every day.
Absolutely.
So instead of
Absolutely.
like I'll give you a good another good example. I went to work on the country. My wife just showed up. That's a
And
Valentine's.
that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's a Valentine's.
Right? That's what it's about. But
No, for single
for a
man.
single man, for a single man,
Maybe a little different.
for a man like you, Don, and I'm posing this question to you. What is Valentine's Day to you? What does it mean? Right? Because you have no real significant other, right? You're a single man, you're playing the field, you're a rolling stone, right?
Jesus
Right?
Christ.
What does that mean to you?
Top of us, Rolling Stone.
Valentine's Day as a single man. You should make yourself scared. There's a lot of women out there want you to spend some money. But that's just a joke. But as a single man, and you guys put me on the spot, but going back to saying what I said before, uh, whoever that person that you're spending your time with, you and that person come up with something that you want to do. So you guys could love on each other. So you guys could build something. Because again, as a single man, a lot of single men think that we don't want to get to the next level as far as having a relationship. But at the end of the day, that's the end game. It's finding somebody that's compatible, somebody that you could build something with. So as a single man, for me, Valentine's Day again is loving on each other. And by me making love to you or you loving me, we get to know each other.
Mm.
We get to intertwine. We get to have those moments that we could, you know what I'm saying, build something that's special. So Valentine's Day again, single man building something, loving on that person that you're willing to give your time to on that day. Because again, it's significant to men too. Because
Men like to be loved.
exactly, we like to be loved too. We have feelings, we have emotions. We're not robots. We want somebody to call us and say, "How you doing this morning? Did you eat today?" So Just give that person that time, and you know what I'm saying. Whatever, if it's a freaky fantasy, you guys make it happen.
Right, right. So, right. And I'm gonna pose this question to everybody on the panel, all right?
Yeah.
Everybody that's here. On a Valentine's Day, right? Spending money, get a nice gift, or something personalized. What do you guys think a woman would want for Valentine's Day? And that's a question for the whole panel. What, just being honest, right? Be honest. What?
So
Spend the money or
it varies.
put something together, right?
It varies.
It depends on the woman.
It varies because women want you to listen. Because again, being a single man, I've been in relationships too. Women want you to listen. They always tell you things when you're distracted to make sure that you're listening. When you're watching the football game, they baby, we going to Sam's tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
But why?
But wait a minute.
Why
Wait a minute.
though, right?
But then they're gonna question you tomorrow at 12 o'clock when you're sitting in your drawers. Baby, remember we're supposed to go to Sam's. Are you ready? So you got to pay attention to that woman. What does she want? Does she want you to do something special for her as far as just arts and crafts? She likes, you know what I'm saying, to sit back and put some food together or something of that sort. Or she the type of girl that like red bottoms. I want some red bottom shoes. Or that type of woman. So you got to pay attention to the woman you have to make sure you make that Valentine's Day special to what you want.
See, as a man, I think it boils down to maturity. Because in your younger years, I'm not saying that I'm old or anything, but in your younger years, you're
How
not
old are you?
30, 30, turning 31 in a couple of days.
Boy, you're getting old.
All right, continue.
But in your younger years, you get caught up in what you see, chasing the Joneses, trying to one up what you did the year before. And you kind of lose that intimate, what's the word I'm looking for? It's you kind of you lose touch with what's going on because you're constantly trying to one up yourself. So as you mature and you start to pay more attention to your lady, you start to realize there's little things that she's looking for. Whether it's you actually cutting off the game and spending time watching her favorite show, or getting in the kitchen and cooking with her, or just getting out the house, taking her out the house, taking her out of her comfort zone, doing some of the things that she likes to do, rather than being stuck in your usual routine.
So I'm gonna pose this. I'm gonna pose this. Now, you as you mature as a man, right? You start to realize that, hey, time is not as long as you really think it is, right?
Mm.
And you make a decision in your head. Hey, I'm gonna spend more time with my woman. I'm gonna invest the time that I have, because there's just only two currencies in the world that means anything, right? It's money and time, right?
Right.
That's the two most important currencies in the world. It's either you're gonna pay by money, or you're gonna pay with your time. So you make a decision in your head, I'm gonna spend time with this woman. But what happens is, and I don't know, I can't speak for everybody. I cannot speak, from other people's perspective. But when you invest so much time into one person, right? Sometimes that person becomes a little apprehensive because you're always there, right?
Right, right.
Right. So you have to find that balance of being absent, right? You have to find that balance of being absent, and you just cannot say, okay, well, as you mature, you can't say, oh, I'm just gonna spend all my time with this person, because you lose yourself in that one person, and you forget who you really are, because you're
Yeah.
spending so much time with that person, and then that person gets tired of you.
But
Right?
as an adult, you have to realize there's something called me time also.
Mm.
That's just as important as time together. Because if you don't spend time with yourself to understand who you are, how are you gonna articulate to somebody else what you want as a person. You have to love you before you can love somebody else.
Absolutely.
That's how life works.
Absolutely.
And so I tell people all the time, me time is very important. It doesn't mean that you're selfish. It means that you're spending time with yourself so you could build. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
So
chance
yeah,
to
so
reflect and reevaluate things
absolutely.
that are going on.
Yeah, so you need that time. So once you get to know you, then you get to know somebody else. So even we get complacent as we get older about, like you said, hey, I want to just give this person all this time. But then if you don't take time for yourself, then you giving them the time is a waste of time.
True.
So you see what I'm saying?
I got you.
So
That's
I think
100%.
that's kind of how I kind of look at it.
Well, anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for being on the show today. I think we had a really, really good conversation. Um, everybody can reach out to us on Instagram. Um, it's Let's Talk with double R double L at Let's Talk with double R double L. You can reach out to us. Um, if you ever want to talk with us, we are here. We will talk to you with the Murrell Brothers. Thank you for giving us the time, and hopefully you learned something from us today. Let's talk with double R double L.